We know that prime numbers are very important in mathematics. Why are they important? Because composite numbers, that is every composite number, can be broken down into product of primes. So you give me any composite number and I can write it as a product of prime numbers. That is why prime numbers are very important. In fact, that is why they are called prime, because they are important. So say for example 10 here, it is written as a product of 2 and 5, that is 2 multiplied by 5. 2 is a prime number and 5 is also a prime number. So I can write every composite number as a product of different prime numbers. So what happened one day was 18 was very sad. He was trying to find what are the prime numbers which will multiply to give 18. So how can 18 be written as a product of prime numbers? It was trying to find out. And suddenly 18 observed a tree. It saw how the branches of a tree break or split into smaller branches. So 18 thought, why can't I do this to myself? What if I split like the branches of a tree into smaller numbers? So see, if 18 is at the top of the tree, it can split to give 2 and 9, and 9 can further split to give 3 and 3. So what exactly is happening here? Now I know 18 is 2 into 9. So 18 can be split as 2 and 9. So 2 and 9 are actually the cofactors of 18, because 2 into 9 gives us 18. So 2 and 9 are the cofactors of 18. So I can split 18 as 2 and 9. So this is at the top of the tree and I put 2 branches. On one branch I put 2 and on the other branch I put 9. So this is what I have. Now 9 can further be split up. So 9 can be split up into its cofactors 3 and 3. So I split up 9 as 3 and 3 because 3 into 3 is 9. Now how can I split up 3? 3 can be split up as 1 and 3 only, because 1 and 3 are the only factors of 3, because 3 is a prime number. Similarly, this 3 can also be split up as 1 and 3, and this 2 can be split up as 1 and 2. But once again, this 3 will be split up into 1 and 3. This 3 will be split up as 1 and 3. So it will continue to move like this. So there is no need of doing this. When we reach prime numbers, we need to stop. So I need to stop at the prime number. So I have got 2 at the end of this branch. I have got 3 at the end of this branch. And I have got another 3 at the end of this branch. So where do I stop? When I get prime numbers. So I keep on splitting the numbers till I reach prime numbers. And this is how I can prime factorize 18. So this is the prime factorization of 18. How can I write it? So take this prime number 2. So 2 into 3. So I write a 3 here into another 3. So I write another 3 here. So this is the prime factorization of 18. 18 is equal to 2 into 3 into 3. This is the prime factorization of 18. That is writing down 18 in terms of its prime factors. 2 into 3 into 3. Notice that since 3 was there 2 times, or 3 was there at the end of 2 branches, I have written 3 2 times. Since 2 was there 1 time, I have written 2 just once. Now 18 was very happy that it has finally found a new method of prime factorization. This method is called the factor tree method. And then came the number 16. So 16 also wanted to find its prime factors. That is, 16 also wanted to have prime factorization using the factor tree method. How is that possible? Let us see. So 16 is 2 into 8. So I can write 16 as 2 into 8, or the two branches will be 2 and 8 because 16 is 2 into 8. So 16 can be split up as 2 and 8. Now if you look at this 2 is a prime number. So do I need to split it further? No, there is no need to split a prime number. So this will be the end of this branch. What about this branch? This branch has 8 at the end. Now 8 can be written as 2 into 4. So I will split up 8 as 2 and 4. So I split up 8 as 2 and 4. Now once again this 2 is a prime number. So I don't need to do anything to this branch. But for this branch I have 4. So 4 can be further split as 2 and 2. So I split up 4 as 2 and 2. Now I have got a 2 here. So I need to stop for this branch. And I have another 2 here. So I need to stop for this branch as well. So at the end of all the branches, I have 2, 2, 2 and 2, which is a prime number. So I have 4 2's here. 2 is a prime number. So I need to stop here. So this is how I have prime factorized 16 by using the factor tree method.